I'm gonna blow my own fucking brains out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
See the problem already, Casper?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, have you started?
Yeah, I literally said I've started.
Alright. Bad Podcast, episode 2.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my skin. Oh,
I'm gonna blow my own fucking brains out.
oh Rio's calling you.
Why did you mute me?
It was an accident. It was supposed to be Daniel.
Why are you muting them? What did they do?
Because I can't hear anything.
Okay, fair enough.
Casper,
So,
you started with "Welcome to the," and I just said "Kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself."
okay.
So I'll let you do the
Okay.
start, and then I'll unmute him.
Alright. So, welcome to the Bad Podcast, episode 2. 16th of March 2023. It has been about a week since we recorded the first podcast, and all of us are half alive. Rio just said in the chat, this is oppression. STFY, STFU. I hate you. Squelch just typing. Why am I server muted?
There we go.
Oh, my lord. What?
Alright, so first topic. Rio is having issues with his PC. Charlie will now unmute Rio, and Rio will tell us what's wrong with his PC.
I can't wait for
I'm
him to
gonna
stream.
blow my guns out. Fuck's sake, man. I don't even know what's wrong with it, but it's so fucking dumb. I think I've broke it. How do I fix this?
Alright, so how did this start? Rio?
I don't know. I wanted to play Valorant, and then it just dies. No, nothing works. Wait, hold on. Does Bloons TD6 work? Hold on. Steam is updating. Fuck off. No. Please. Oh my god, Bloons works. Okay, we can go to Bloons. I can get onto everything apart from Valorant. Valorant doesn't work. No, I can play League, but Valorant's like, no, I'm racist. Technically, I don't even have Valorant on my PC. It's not even downloaded technically.
Rio, have you ever heard of
Condolences.
Rio?
Can I just factory reset my computer?
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
But Rio, we need you for the podcast. So for an hour and a half, can you please just not play Valorant?
Yeah, honestly,
Well, we can't
I
play
agree.
Valorant.
I can't play Valorant, you fucking dickwad.
Rio, I know you have the attention span of literally nothing.
Daniel. Been trying for 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. Right?
Attention span is nothing.
Oh
No.
my god.
Finished ear raping everyone, Rio.
Nope. Nuh-uh.
Nope. Rio, I'm not 6 years old.
Why is it at 45%? What is this? Zero there. Oh, wait.
Rio, you like
This
to
guy
type.
for real.
Okay, wait. Okay.
It's why he likes them.
Shut up, Daniel. Fuck you, man. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Valorant installer. Let's just start from the humble beginnings.
Fully
Pay
reset.
free, sign in. Yeah, I do have a right account. That's good. Okay. Oh my lord, Jesus
What
Christ!
should we talk about first?
This is what's wrong with society.
Rio, you're what's wrong with society? You're
What a
literally a
racist
Valorant
rant.
player.
Oh yeah, good point. What did you say?
You go on a racist rant.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go this is one with society. The disgusting net.
This is why we should get rid of phone.
That sounds about right for this lot. Us lot, whichever.
Yeah. Those
Look
people.
if I look at Japan, they got rid of people, and
Daniel, I have news from Morgan.
what?
She just said, Sienna sent me, you cook, then deleted it.
So she called Morgan a cook.
Yes, I have no idea why.
I thought you
Neither do I.
thought you were the cook, Casper.
Charlie, 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 Charlie,
Casper.
Charlie, Charlie. I am not a cook, believe it or not.
I thought you made good Polish food.
Oh, shut up! You know, you are like, oh my god. I don't even know how to describe it.
I
You
thought you were
you
head
like
chef,
doing things
Casper.
like this. Yeah, head chef. Well, because I'm bald.
No, because you're a cook.
Charlie, you're a cook. Wait, I know who's a cook. Fane's a cook.
Rio's dad's a cook.
I would not know. You know, I've heard about this a lot. You should tell me about the Rio mother situation.
Well, I think we'll let Rio do that now.
Well, what's
Also, you
happening?
should unmute
Well-
him.
What? No, I'm unmuted, bro. The fuck? Casper's just like dumb, apparently.
Am I?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, does Casper have a high pitched noise now?
Exactly.
Okay.
Casper one.
No,
Rio
no,
zero.
we're not going back to this. No. Okay, no. Why is that 19? What?
Well, that was interesting.
Okay, Rio's discovered someone's age.
I'll bring it back for 3 seconds and it's ear rape again. And so's Casper gone. So that's
Why is Casper being muted?
I don't know. I didn't mute him. He muted himself.
Sorry, guys. I'm kind of like really ripped up.
What?
Casper,
I cannot control it.
did you have to have a quickie?
Yes.
But to be fair, did you have to use Yannick or something?
No. He's
Daniel, what
actually
is
wait,
wrong with you?
I'll check on him.
Why would you say that?
He's actually eating in his house right now.
In his house? What, did he buy it?
No, in his domicile, in his humble abode.
In his cage.
Yeah. Yeah, you should unmute Rio, Charlie.
I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore him at this point.
Release me, you infertile freak.
Not ear rape you. What does that even mean?
You know when he just normally speaks and you just can't hear anything because it's that goddamn loud.
I'll ear rape you without the ear, so he will just rape us.
That sounds like what Rio would say.
Daniel, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You know your Discord profile picture?
Yeah.
Did Sienna ask you to take that?
No. No, that's from the thingy trip.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
no. Is it? Oh wow.
Well done.
Charlie, the photo that cropped photo is from, it looks completely different.
Fair enough.
I just opened my gallery and one of the albums is Instagram and it's just the thumbnail of it is the Jake dancing video.
Ah, for fuck's sake. We love that video.
I love that video. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, real.
That's a surprise.
To be fair, we don't need him. We're now just the BDD.
I mean, we can actually
Yeah.
hear without him here.
I have a tumor.
How's your head?
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, sure, Daniel.
All right. What do we have to talk about? I think we should talk about the lesson that we had with Jen.
Like the one sugar thing I find incredibly stupid.
The sugar thing? Oh, wait, yeah.
You know
one
the
sugar in
the
tea.
drink.
I was autistic as hell. I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah. She put like 12 milliliters of milk in as well.
No, the milk was fine. It was just, I think it was very diluted. It just, the coffee I had just tasted like water.
Oh, God. Fucking one dip of the tea bag puts it in the next person's cup.
Yeah, God, like, I wanted a good coffee, but apparently Jen has the role of protecting my teeth, so I can only have one sugar.
She's now your dentist.
You know what she said? She said that no wonder that everyone's mass signing up to dentists, which is very ironic considering I have probably the best teeth in that room.
Yeah. I'm getting my
Well,
braces on Monday as well.
Oh,
I've got,
I
I've,
can't
I've
wait
got,
to hear you.
I've got a dentist appointment on the 23rd.
How often do you have yours, Daniel?
Because of the situation for the past few years, I haven't gone. Because Casper, before I moved into this family, before my mum died, I didn't exist. No, after my mum died, I technically wasn't a person.
Or
I
like in
remember that.
the government database.
Yeah, I wasn't. I technically didn't exist.
No, you'll have been a person that just won't have been a record between like what 7 and 15 or whatever.
How?
Seven.
Whenever it was that you like moved.
I don't
It's from like
understand. Like, wouldn't they sign you up like as you are born?
yeah, yes,
So
but
you,
like they have no like any record between when I was 13 to now. So Casper, you literally could have killed me and no one and the government would not have known.
I mean, they probably would have found a corpse.
Yeah,
I think we should get Rio back.
I don't think we should.
He probably won't join back. Plus, if he does, he'll just talk about his like PC again.
No, he had just a conversation. Like when we were talking about the last episode, when we talked about the dictators having different mindsets, he was like that was his favorite topic.
Yeah, but this time, well, no, last time he didn't have a problem with his PC.
We should talk about Charlie's relationship status.
Why?
Because
Yes, I'm 100% for this.
see,
Right?
interesting.
What do you have to say, Daniel?
It's only interesting to Casper.
No,
And me.
You don't.
I
You,
just like
you're
knowing
just like
things
sad.
about people. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone likes knowing things about other people. It's called curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat, Daniel.
Yes, and am I a cat? No.
Okay, I don't know. Like I think we should, unless you don't want the public to know, Charlie.
It'll just depend on what your fucking question is.
What's your question, Daniel?
I didn't really have one. I thought it'd be funny to say.
Well fucking done.
Fair enough.
I'm surprised you could date someone who doesn't come into school like at all, and you've only seen them like once a month.
Daniel, I'm surprised you could date someone that you've never seen in real life.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Daniel's case is better because he expects not to see her. While you, Charlie, you know that you live like not that far apart, and you still see each other, but just not very often.
Your point is?
My point is that Daniel knew that he signed up to a very, very long distance relationship. Well, I don't know. If I was in your situation, Charlie, I would actually like be very sad.
I knew what I signed up for, Casper.
Yeah, I understand. You have my deepest condolences.
Yeah, and you wouldn't like see her as often as like normal people.
I don't think I could do it. I think I wouldn't be able to do it.
And then it's just because you got like less patience.
No, but as in, I don't know. Like me being with someone, I would like to be, with them fairly often, at least. Could you do it, Daniel?
Probably not if they lived in this like not like half an hour away from there.
We should get Rio to join back.
If he wants to. No, he's like, oh, I'm tired.
Exactly.
I currently need the toilet, so I'm just gonna have to go for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, just mute yourself. Sure. Daniel's a gimp, isn't he?
One way to start a conversation.
Yeah. I am, of course, joking, but it's funny to talk about him when he's not here.
Yeah, true.
I'm really sad Rio left. I wanted him to stay for at least a bit longer. We should get Jacob to fill in.
Jacob
For
to
him.
fill in. Wait, usually, you kind of introduce them at the start. Something.
Charlie,
Casper?
you know the quote in your Discord bio?
Yeah.
When it says nihilism, is that just the ideology of nihilism, or is nihilism like a person?
No, it's just the ideology.
I'm back from my break.
Yeah, from your journey.
Yeah, Casper, I heard what you said, by the way. I have wireless headphones on.
Oh, I did not mean that. I promise.
Yeah, I heard you said it's a joke, but I don't think it is. I think you're lying.
Harley,
Yeah.
answer my question.
Yeah. No, it's just the ideology.
So you're a nihilist.
Not necessarily. I just agree with some of the points.
Like what?
Everything's arbitrary.
What do you mean?
Ev- I mean, everything's arbitrary.
Everything, so nothing matters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? Why do you think nothing matters?
Well, because like, if there's nothing after death, then nothing does matter.
Can't hear you.
I think you might.
If there's nothing after death, then what matters?
Life,
Well,
you live it. Your impact on society.
Well,
yeah, but like I think
if you're dead, by that point, what you did to society doesn't matter.
Okay, I can see you have a point, but wouldn't you want to, like, by your point, by your perspective, why don't you just die? Why don't you just kill yourself?
That's where the living part comes in. You just do whatever you want.
Yeah, but most of the things that people do in their lives, and probably you do in your life, are like either neutral, like you don't mind doing them, but I can imagine most of them you don't want to do. Like I can imagine in your perfect life, you're like a billionaire, or like I can imagine your life, the one you're living right now, Charlie, isn't perfect for you. So why don't you just kill yourself?
I see your point now. However,
it,
that's but that's the thing. There's two different parts of nihilism. That's one, which is I don't actually know what that one's called. I don't know what either of them are called now I think about it. But there is that one, which there's massive what's it, talk page, like 4chan essentially for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You've probably heard of it, Casper.
What's
Uh,
it called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's essentially just a massive chat page where everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. What's the best way to do it?" But like any talk of trying to help the person, like say go to therapy or something, the person just gets banned.
Fair enough.
And then obviously the other one is that you want to just do whatever the hell you want in life because nothing matters afterwards.
Do you take that approach to life?
Yeah, or at least I try to.
Well, I disagree. I mean, why would you go to school if I can imagine you're not the biggest fan of school.
No, I'm not a massive fan, but at the same time, if you don't go, you don't learn much.
Yeah, and you can learn on your phone or like on your PC.
I'm
And it's
at
also-
least for me, I learn at least for this general stuff, I learn better at school.
yeah, but Charlie, what's the point of learning if you're just gonna die? Like
Yeah,
it's.
honestly.
I think nihilism in that point just doesn't really make sense. I don't agree because it's like you can't say, "Oh, nothing matters because you're dead." Yeah, but we don't know what happens after death, so it could literally be
Right.
anything.
True.
You're basing your entire life off a theory.
Everyone is.
I guess, but
No, none. I mean,
Yes.
I'm religious, so I'm basing my life off of doing good things, living a good, decent life, not sinning, and hopefully I will get into heaven, and then the rest of my days are worry-free, and yeah.
Yeah, but obviously heaven is just a theory as well.
Well, not to me. I think heaven's real.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, of
obviously not
course,
to you.
yeah, it might not be. I mean, we could all go to Allah's place or whatever, wherever Muslims go.
Yeah.
But I like to not think that. I like to think that if we do go to another religion's heaven or the equivalent, or even the hell, they would understand why why us Christians or other religions that aren't the religion that's heaven we're going to, they will understand why we didn't believe our religion. Because there's tons of religions and some are just, more believable than others.
But that also goes with any anyone really.
yeah, but like, what about like the universe? If everything's based off a theory, what about the thing that literally is true and isn't false? Because then it's not a theory.
What? What does the universe have to do with it?
Because you're saying everything's a theory, but
No, I
Like,
didn't say I
what
didn't
do you?
say everything's a theory. I said that the heaven is a theory. Anything after death is
Oh,
a theory.
I, yeah. What do you think's the most plausible, you know, theory?
The one I like dislike the most is obviously that it's just nothing.
It makes sense though, because if you look at other aspects, when there's nothing, there has to be something.
Yeah.
If you look like a random like field, you may think, oh, there's nothing there, but there is something. If you dig underground, you'll find animals, well, not animals, but insects.
But yeah, but you
You
think,
know,
but that's the problem though. The fact of nothing in like our world, our terms has the incorrect meaning.
yeah, but that's
Nothing just means there's a lack of most things. Nothing literally is what's outside of space. Nothing. There is no light, no sound, no
but
taste,
yeah.
no temperature, nothing.
Speaking of that, I don't think there is nothing. I think there is something. I think. Give me a second. I think it's like how you can turn a light off and then it's not there.
Yeah.
I think it's like the light has been turned off and it's slowly getting turned on as as the universe expands.
I see what you
Like
mean.
like everything's already there, but you just can't see it yet.
Well, yeah, that's a theory. Mine was just an example of, obviously the main theory of outside space is just nothing. Uh, Obviously that's the one I don't want to think about.
I also believe that like multiverses don't exist because it doesn't seem true. I guess you can make sense like there has to be something where this happens or that, but it's such an infinite possibility that at some point it just can't exist.
True.
Also, if there's obviously a chance for everything, there's also a chance that it doesn't exist, which would then outlaw everything else.
Well, no, because that's the point of like the multi-universes. Everything that can happen will happen, and everything that can't happen will happen.
Yeah, but if it can't happen, then it can't happen. So it
Yeah, but then
outlaws everything happening.
yeah, but then everything that can't happen, or no, sorry, everything that will happen, which is
Well,
because they both cancel each other out. That's why it works, or possibly works.
but like obviously there could be a universe where multiverses don't exist. Then what? What does it just disprove that?
Well, no, because the multiverse theory is that there's infinite amount of things that are inside the universe. So not the idea that there's infinite multiverses, the fact that there's an infinite amount of universes in the multiverse. So it wouldn't be that there's an infinite amount of non-existent one. Well, technically there is, but yeah, there wouldn't be what you said. It would be there's an infinite amount of universes.
What do you think, Daniel?
I just think it just isn't true.
Yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. I think we are way too early on in human development to discuss things like this. I think we should focus more on what's out there in our current universe.
Well,
Like once we've mastered space travel and we can observe things and possibly make things like wormholes to possibly travel to alternative universes, then I think that's should be more relevant then.
the other problem is there's also the possibility that we already can do most of that.
How so?
Because right so this is I believe a fact. Nearly all companies that make stuff like technology gadgets. So the technology for say what a phone, like a smartphone was what was it like 2000s?
Yeah.
They will have had that technology 1980, 1970. They have the technology to do it years before, but then they just slowly release it as the years go on.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's so far customers. Like we can look at things now, like the latest Samsung phones. Like I know you guys are not really into this, but I can definitely tell you that in the past, upgrading a phone from let's say the S10 to the S20 or the S9 to the S10, it was much more of a jump than from like an S22 to the most recent phone, the S23.
Well, yeah, of
I think
course.
that is, yeah. I think that's because of, oh, what's that law called about transistors? Moore's law?
Think so.
Give me a second. Moore's law. Yeah, Moore's law is the observation about the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit doubles about every 2 years. Yeah, people say that Moore's law is dead, as speeds on phones and computers have. I mean, they used to like you could compare computers to like from now to like 20 years ago, and you can obviously see that they've jumped in performance much more. But I believe that 20 years from now, computers will be a lot similar to how they are now. As like just now, like I can open up a Google tab and it's instant. Like I open a game and the load times are instant because I use an SSD. The graphics look very, very nice. Like I don't know how we can go up from that. And I believe, like you said, Charlie, that yeah, I think maybe there's a chance that the technology was used for rich people, like the richest elite, like only they got access to the let's say smartphone technology 20 years from ago from the 2000s. So yeah,
The other problem that was much more of a like a simple example. The stronger examples that go in with this idea is the first ever electric car was I think it was 1870 around
the
then.
gas giants killed it. The oil giants killed it.
Yeah, exactly. And now people are making it seem like that never happened. An
I think
electric
that's
car.
completely different. I
No,
think
no, no. But
that's
it's
just
the fact that electric cars were possible. They were made before. It was about 20 years before the first petrol car and the first diesel car.
oh, I didn't know that. Well, then there could be a different reason for it failing.
I don't think it was just that. I think because obviously it's mid 1800s, not many people are going to be able to afford access to
Yeah.
electricity. Like the only people who could do that were the rich, and they didn't need that because they had oil. So
No, that's the point. This was
it's
20 years before they knew
Yeah,
how to make
yeah.
the engines.
yeah, but the first automobile was made in Germany in 55,
But
and that was I believe that was fuel.
whenever that it's 1850, I'll have a look. When the first
1886.
1886. Yeah, so the first electric car was 20 years before that around. Yes, the first car was 20 years before that around, meaning it's what 50, 60, 1860.
1886. That was the first ever automobile. It was vehicle powered by a gas engine. The first car was a gas engine.
Yeah.
It was made by Benz.
Benz, oh, Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes made the first car.
Mm.
Are
I,
probably
I
Polish car makers? I have no idea.
I think so.
There's like two.
Like Poland's a funny place because it's situated right next to two big automobile giant nations like Czechia and Germany.
Yeah.
And we don't make any cars. There was one like classic Polish car that was made, and then that's it.
Yeah, there's not many. There's apparently Fiat was Polish for a little bit. Two of the cars are Polish.
Yeah, that's
The Fiat
Italian
126P.
brand.
Yeah, and the 125p.
Wow, what a lineup!
If you can look it up, there's only four that are still alive. That's Leopard Automobile, Hydrocar, Aranera, and Melex. But I'm not sure if I said those right. But
Yeah, probably most of them were right.
yeah, Melex make like airport cars. So
I see.
Wow. Okay, I have a discussion topic. Have either of you heard of solipsism?
Don't think so.
how do you spell that?
Solipsism.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, isn't a spelling bee, Daniel? Is there any other pronunciation for this
Shut up.
word?
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Wait. I'm getting this information through Morgan, and she just messaged me. It's not pronounced like that.
This is going to go with
I've wait. Give me a second.
slips, trips, and falls.
It's solipsism.
Yeah, that's what I said. Solipsism.
You said like solipstrism.
Solipsism.
I do recognize the name.
Yeah,
What's it?
it's the quality of being very self-centered or selfish.
Oh, so it's a bit
Uh,
like arrogant.
Wait, I'm gonna look it up because I wanna know.
Yeah, just gotta double check.
The theory about the self is the only thing that can be known and verified. That's interesting.
Mm.
I don't know, like I used to think this when I was younger. This sounds very arrogant, but when I was young, I used to think that I was placed on this earth for a reason. And I was like me, my soul, my mind was placed in this vessel for a reason.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good way of thinking, though. When you like actually think about it, because if you think I'm here for a reason, and then you follow what you want to do, that must be your
No, no,
reason.
no, I don't mean it like that. I mean that whoever's upstairs, God or whatever being created us all, made me specifically for some huge reason that I will fulfill in my future life. That's
Oh,
what I used to think.
so as in like you were put here as a prophet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought you meant as in like you came here with a
No,
purpose.
maybe no. Yes, I do mean that. I don't mean like a prophet because I can't contact God. Like no matter how much I pray, no matter how much I say, I hate Daniel Welch. God smite him. First of all, that doesn't happen. Second of all, God doesn't say shut up.
No, I didn't mean like necessarily a prophet. I just meant someone of like similar like yeah,
Importance.
similar importance and status in say your religion or whatever.
Yeah, I used to think that whoever upstairs. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know what you mean now. Yeah, because otherwise, when you think about like how I said, it obviously is a good way of thinking.
What do you think of solipsism, Daniel Welch?
I guess I get it makes sense because it's obviously a person who believes their mind or self is sure to exist. So it's like if you think, oh, I wonder what they're thinking, you can't, know that. So it's just like you don't know anything else except yourself.
Wait, so is
Yeah, but
solipsism knowing thinking that only you like exist?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can kind of agree with that because it's hard to prove that everyone else does.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, because you can think about it like this, like when you go home, what the hell does everyone else do? You have no proof that the other people go home, eat, have lives, shower, go to sleep, wake up. Like they could just disappear and then reappear to your life. Just to, I don't know, you see them in a store or you go to school with them. That's the only reason that they exist.
Yeah. Do you know what's really coincidental? I've been thinking about this really frequently lately, and then it pops
I
up here.
think it also sounds like a symptom of schizophrenia, but yeah.
Daniel, shut up.
It doesn't sound. No, it doesn't sound like schizophrenia.
No, because obviously you see people, so you don't. So it's like the joke. Oh, you don't even know if I'm real or not.
I mean, in
You
the
could
joke,
probably be.
in the joke sense, yeah, but like in the medical, I wouldn't say it sounds like schizophrenia. I'd say it's more. I can't remember, but it's like a mix of paranoia and self-awareness.
I don't know. I think there's some truth, possibly some truth to it. I don't necessarily think it, but like, don't you think that maybe the less relevant people in your lives, maybe that's the case for them.
What's the case? That they're just
Like,
like not actually real.
yeah, yeah. Like think about it like this. Like I know, like I've been to Morgan's house, right? I know what she does, but I haven't been to like people I don't know, don't know. I don't know other people. Therefore, there is a higher chance that they just aren't real.
I understand what you mean. I had it. I had it then. It goes in with a lot of people that are classed as insane. So you know when they'll be like, say with the Matrix, as people like to call it now. It goes in a lot with that because people just believe that everything is just like the Truman Show, essentially. Everyone knows what you're doing, so they can just act accordingly.
Yeah, I fully understand, but I think people that use the Matrix as an example are really retarded. I think because they They're like, oh my God, Andrew Tate said it. He's the top G. Oh my God, the Matrix. Daniel, you're an agent. I gotta kill you.
Yeah, no, the Matrix is obviously not the best example. It's just a very common word at the minute. Yeah, it starts to become quite hard to think about the further you delve into it.
Yeah, I love philosophy. This is like me and Morgan used to just talk about what we think is like the universe and stuff like this, and yeah, it was really fun. Like it's not the kind of type of thing you usually, pardon me, not the type of thing you usually talk about.
No, exactly. So it makes it more interesting.
Daniel,
Yeah.
what are your
I,
thoughts?
I'm too stupid for this. I, I don't have any thoughts.
Would you class yourself as a solipsist?
Uh, Not really.
So you believe that everyone is real, and when I go home, I eat, I drink, I shower, and I have my own life.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. Well, that is true, but some people might not think that.
Do you,
It's, yeah, but it's kind of like through history, everyone's just lived like that. It's not like anyone's decided to change anything.
What do you mean?
It's, if you look through history, everyone's just worked, lived, drank, eat, slept, showered, unless you're from
but the
14th century. But it's like no one's ever decided, oh, I'm gonna try and do this or that.
I don't know what you mean.
No, the idea of the solipsism of someone being genuinely just the only thing, it's closer to the Truman Show. So everyone just essentially doesn't exist unless he's around them or looking at them or can hear them. So, for example, like they would just live about their normal day, but they would be essentially told if, they were like in contact and they would be, you know, you would become existent to them.
I also think that people in the past might not have thought that because they had a lot more daring issues to face than philosophy. Like we can see that in ancient Greece, for example, philosophy and maths, like groundbreaking concepts like that, were reserved for the rich and people who it didn't work and had tons of time on their hands, like Plato,
What
Pythagoras.
about what about Diogenes? You know, the guy who lives in a barrel.
I
It's
I have not heard about that.
Diogenes was a guy who believed in like no possessions, even though he lived in a barrel, and that was his only possession.
Probably one of
Um,
his.
and any I think it was. And anyone that annoyed him, he just peed on them.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was one of like the only philosophers that like believed that no possessions actually exist.
He sounds like a communist.
The first ever
Oh
communist,
no.
Yeah,
Diogenes.
the only good
Uh,
communist.
oh, Casper, what was that ideology you told me about?
No clue.
Neither.
Further.
I can't
What did I
remember what it
say about
was.
it?
I don't really remember.
Fascism?
Definitely
Oh
not.
God.
I don't know.
Oh,
Anarchism?
no, I don't think it's. I don't remember.
Clearly.
Anarcho-capitalism?
No, I don't think it matters. But
It does matter. I'm interested. I want to know what it was.
Yeah.
give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll have to go through my search history.
Oh God.
Oh my
Don't do
God.
that. Or at least don't spell it out.
No, because I use bloody incognito tab firstly.
I thought. Oh no, it's Rio that said he doesn't.
Oh god, it was quite a while ago.
Jesus Christ! Now he's gonna be searching something that actually happened like 6 months ago.
No, I know it wasn't that long ago.
Really?
Uh, well, yeah. I think you should talk about something else while I do this.
Yeah, to be honest, that's probably a good idea. Otherwise, we're just like waiting on Daniel.
Yeah, sure. Charlie, would you class yourself in any political ideology?
No, not really.
Would you say you're more right or left leaning?
Oh God, you're gonna have to give me like a quick, brief explanation of each.
Okay, so So each side has their own values and things they like and dislike. For
Yeah.
example, the right dislike immigration, abortion, they like traditional values,
Okay.
and the left, they're more into decentralized power, like they like democracy more, I'd say, but then you have left dictatorships like the Soviet Union, that was a left society. They also hate religion. They believe in the distribution of wealth through the means of basically taxing the rich a lot more. Yeah, the left believe in a lot more taxes, while the right believe in a lot less taxes. The right also tend to be more racist and close-minded, and
Yeah.
the left tend to be a lot more open-minded and just open to whatever's new.
Oh, okay. I would say that it's um very like it's probably in the middle, but if I had to, because there's like points I believe from both, but if I had to
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
one, it'd be probably slightly left.
Cringe, cringe,
Just because there's
cringe.
more points I agree
We
from that
should
than
get
the
you to
other.
take the political compass test.
I well, is that the one where it's the two sides where it's like 50 and 40%, or is that a
No,
different?
it's a compass. It's four squares, and the further up you are, the more authoritarian you are and believe in absolute power. The more lower you are, the more you believe in liberty and possibly anarchy, and the more right you are, right wing, left wing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll
I
have to.
posted it in the podcast chat.
Yeah, I'll do that one now. Yeah, the other one
All
I
right.
did was the right or left wing, in which I got, guess what, 50-50.
Uh,
So I'll just have to see how I do.
Oh, I got like I got right mainly.
give me a second.
Yeah, I remember you got like 60 or something.
I got 55% right and like 45% left.
Yeah, it was well, I don't know if that's necessarily quite far, but I remember it being relatively far.
I can't find the thing I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Daniel, why haven't you found it? Please find it.
Uh, I'm trying to calm down.
Do you have any idea what I was talking about when it comes to it?
Not really. I think it. Oh, I can't remember, but I keep thinking of like Robert Oppenheimer for some reason.
Why were you thinking of
Why?
Oppenheimer?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Like, there are tons of ideologies in the political spectrum.
I'm not sure if it was about that though. I remember it being something like an ideology.
Oh, so it wasn't
But
an ideology.
I think it was, but it's hard to tell.
Was it perhaps last Thursdayism?
I don't think so, no.
Uh, well, we should talk about that.
What, last Thursday?
Last Thursdayism.
Okay.
I don't know.
Have neither of you heard?
I have not.
Okay, so last Thursdayism is the belief that the universe was created at not necessarily last Thursday, but some an arbitrary date in the past, like not too distant past.
Okay.
Because like think about it like this. You have no proof that you woke up like a week ago and you did stuff, right? The universe could have been created, I don't know, let's say last Thursday,
Oh
and
yeah, I know what you're on
all
about.
of your memories have been implanted into your body.
Yeah, it's a good thing to think about as well.
Oh, well, he's gone.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I guess we'll try and talk about something else then, if there is
Uh,
anything.
what could we go on about?
Yeah, exactly. Casper's, yeah, the conversation leader.
Yeah, how are you getting on with that test?
Not too bad, I don't think. Page 4. Two more, this and then two more pages.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get far left.
No, I'd never thought I'd get, like, I'm not far for either.
No, you're a socialist.
Yeah, probably. I say I've never really thought about which one I am. That's the problem.
Yeah, because I think, oh, what would Casper be? Because
Maybe not far, but like mid-right.
I don't because obviously the ideology that he likes is Italian fascism.
Okay, what's that?
Because the Mussolini, because he was the founder of fascism. Well,
Oh,
kinda.
I see. Give me a little
Uh,
backstory or something.
I don't know. I haven't heard much of it.
Oh, fair enough. I kind of expect you to know, so it'd be like, tell me about it.
Oh, I wish I knew.
Yeah. Yeah, but isn't fascism right wing?
Um,
Isn't fascism right wing though?
Fascism is right wing, but there's a difference between being fascist and a Nazi.
Well, yeah, obviously. But obviously Italian fascism, as you said.
It was obviously yeah, it was the Italian fascists imposed authoritarian rule and crushed political and intellectual opposition while promoting economic modernization.
Oh, okay. I see.
It was Roman Catholicism.
Yeah.
Uh, oh God, it's it's hard to tell.
That's fair. I mean, it's Casper's probably gonna be complicated.
But yeah, if you ask Casper about it, he'll go on about it.
Yeah, it'd be a good thing to talk about. This is why we should actually start up some ideas before we actually, talk about something. Before we get
Yeah,
forced to start the podcast.
I don't think we were forced to, but
I kind of was. Casper was going to start the podcast, start the podcast, the podcast.
yeah, but I feel like you could have just said no.
I did that twice. He was just like, start the podcast. I want to talk about something.
Yeah, but I feel like we're doing well.
We're doing okay. We've done all right for most of it. I definitely
We've
think.
done better with. I feel like we've done better without Rio.
Yeah. Although admittedly, Rio did do a lot of like. He did keep a lot of the conversations going last time.
Yeah, I think I couldn't speak last time because obviously Rio was just talking, so I couldn't. I was waiting for him to finish, and then
Yeah.
he didn't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I've got a feeling this is probably going to be quite often occurrence of Rio not being here. Oh, I got my score by the way. So it's
Oh, what was it? You could
I
if
could
you
I could post it, but I'll also explain it.
screenshot it.
Yeah, I'll screenshot and explain it.
Yeah.
So I'll explain it then screenshot because I need push to talk. So it's no authoritarian. So it's one mark down on libertarianism and three to left wing. So yeah.
So I think that's anarchism. Is
Uh,
it bottom left?
it's to the bottom left, but it's only slight. So I'll show you.
Yeah. So you might be anarchist then.
Which doesn't surprise it doesn't surprise me
Yeah,
too much.
yeah, because I know bottom left's like anarchist, I think.
Yeah, because a lot of anarchy goes in with nihilism.
Yeah. It's
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Casper, you've missed a lot.
Charlie, you are left wing. I am not surprised.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, isn't bottom left anarchism?
It's not really. I mean, if you like, the lower the red circle is, the more anarchist in quotation marks he is.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's not very low. So I would say he's slightly libertarian, which is the more moderate version of anarchism.
Yeah. I would say that's probably not far off.
I I'm gonna redo it because I haven't done it in like a year.
I would say there are better tests to do. There's like the six axis one, which I think it's called that.
Probably.
Oh my God, eight
I'm gonna
values maybe. Well, give me a second. Eight values. Yeah, give me a second. I'll link it.
I'll do that one then instead.
Charles, it's up to you. Wait, I think there's a 12 one too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh,
I think we should go with 8.
yeah, but
otherwise it would
the
just
more
be
the
like.
merrier.
Yeah, but otherwise we'll just be doing the test for
All
like
right, and
3 hours.
All right, I think we should talk about something.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should. All right, I think we should talk about something.
Yeah, we should.
Charles, it's up to you. Wait, I think there's a 12 one too.
Yeah, we should. What?
Ugh.
Me and Daniel were like talking about something, and then it just kind of ended up ending.
You keep talking. I'm just, I just want to enjoy it.
Well, no, it's just ended. There wasn't like much else to finish off on.
I have a thing we should talk about.
Yeah.
Learning languages. Have
All right.
any of you considered learning a language?
Italian. I'm learning it at the minute.
I, I,
You're
I'm not
learning
really
Italian?
sure, but I think. Oh my God, Luca in real
Oh
life,
my
Luca in real
God.
life.
Italian
Charlie
stallion.
Ambrosino.
I,
I'm not gonna marry
I,
you. Actually, I will if you.
I feel, I feel like the school should implement a language thing. Obviously, we're nearly finishing, but still, I feel like they should have done it sooner.
I think you can, if you're that determined to learn, then you can just do Duolingo by yourself.
I, I've, I've heard that I've tried. It's a very slow process.
It's slow, but it isn't too bad. That's what I'm doing at the minute.
No,
It's obviously slower
I'm
than
just
doing
not.
it in lesson, but
Yeah, I'm also not sure what language to do. So
do Italian with me.
piss off.
Why?
I should
Hang
learn
hang on, Daniel.
Polish.
Do Russian or Czech with me.
I should re-download Duolingo now.
Yeah.
You can get it on your laptop, which I assume that's what you're using right now.
Nope.
You're
I
using
am
phone?
currently using my. Yeah.
Condolences.
Yeah.
Deepest
What do you mean
condolences.
condolences?
Because a PC's better.
Well, yeah, obviously, but still.
Yeah. I could start learning like Russian with you, but I just feel like you start conflicting each other. Just start saying wrong thing for different languages.
I'm only learning Russian because I'm like a pan-Slavic person. So like, I like all the Slavic uh nations. So I won't get into it.
Fair.
What language would you learn, Daniel? Like if you had to choose one.
Uh, I was thinking probably a Nordic one, but I've heard
Why?
they're like really hard.
What Nordic language?
Well, I was thinking maybe like either Norway or Denmark.
Oh, fair enough. From what I've heard, they intertwine a lot. So you know one, and then you pretty much know the rest.
Isn't that with kind of like Slavic countries?
No, no.
I,
I
I
mean,
guess I
you,
can.
you
Such
can
a
you
nerd
can
there,
group
Daniel.
Slavic languages into basically three. There's like the cool Slavic people, which is Poles, Czechs, and Slovaks. We basically understand each other. I went over the border a few times into Czechia because I live in the border village, and yeah, we understand each other very well. There's also the what's the alphabet called? Cyrillic. Yeah, the Cyrillics. So you've got like Russians, Ukrainians, Belarusians. They only kind of understand each other because they've got their own alphabet. So a Russian could not speak to a Pole. And then you've got southern Slavic languages like Serbia, Slovenia, and Bosnia.
Fair.
I've realized that we've gotten more views on the first episode than I thought. We've got like 40 views so far.
Yeah, about that.
Hell yeah.
That's quite cool. We're gonna be famous, guys.
Hopefully.
That'd be quite the venture.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Podcast is sitting on 44 views and we've got 14 subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Luca Ambrosino commented. I didn't even know.
Yeah, he commented after you.
I want to subscribe to him. The question is, why did he make his YouTube account on the 13th of March, 2023? He made it 3 days ago. Why?
Probably to subscribe to it.
Why did he say 12:30 and then he put fire? Oh,
I
because we
think.
mentioned Italy. Oh God.
Is there anything else to talk about?
Of course, yeah, we've got tons of stuff to talk about.
There's a surprise. We've got Casper back now. We can talk
Honk
about anything.
shoe, honk shoe.
Honk
I don't
shoe.
know what that is.
It's
Bless
the
you.
sleeping sound.
Yeah.
Oh. When you say it in a normal way, it's just honk shoe.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's how you'd spell it. You wouldn't say sleeping noises.
Or you could have
You
just
can
put
say
a noise.
Z's.
Z Z Z Z Z
Easy.
Z Z
Z
Z Z
recurring.
Z. Yeah. Z recurring.
I am. I'm like 25% way through
Mm.
the 8 values test.
Jesus, it's taking you ages. Well,
Yeah, no. To be fair, we were talking.
of your A values, Daniel.
Huh?
I'm not a fan of your A values results.
Half of the questions I did answer, I did say unsure.
Ah, fair enough. Well, you're more into progress than tradition, which is cringe as hell.
I, kinda. It depends what you class as tradition. Because if you mean like religion, then yeah, no. I'm now doing the political test, the compass test.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I've noticed most of the questions on the compass are the same on the 8 values test.
Yeah.
Casper, on the political test, I wanted to ask you this question. Do you think if you have the ability to pay for higher standards of medical care, do you think they should be?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I put strongly agree.
Oh, cool.
I'm nearly done with the political test.
Oh,
Nice.
you do the BDSM test.
No.
I don't want to.
Why?
No.
No.
Why? Why, Charlie?
Don't want to. I'm lazy.
Why? Yeah, you're lazy, but you did the political compass one.
Well, yeah, 'cause that was earlier.
Yeah. Well, it's late now.
I know.
Yeah. So you should do it.
No.
You're such a kid.
Okay.
Daniel,
Yeah.
do you go on a certain orange and black website?
Uh. No.
Never.
Never.
Okay. How do you do it then?
What do you mean? How do I do it?
Do it.
Uh, how
How
do
do I jack
you?
off?
This feels like any podcast
Yes.
with Bobby Lee in it.
It's called not.
Oh, you don't do it.
Not really. No.
That's based as hell. I don't either.
Neither.
I don't believe you, Charlie.
Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I wonder if Jacob does.
Definitely. Have you seen like?
Probably does.
Have you heard about what he does with his dogs?
Jacob does unspeakable things to Hagar.
I finished the political test.
All right, send it over.
Oh wow, that's God. I couldn't be any more. Give me a second. There we go.
Yeah, it shows it. Shows it. I'm getting excited.
That's kind of concerning.
Daniel.
Oh, you use DuckDuckGo? Oh.
Yes, I do.
It's slowly loading.
Oh my God.
I couldn't. I'm literally in the middle.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. That is. Yeah, the political compass is known for being like wrong, really wrong. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely wrong.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I did mine, it should be really far right and like I don't know when it comes to authoritarianism.
Well,
But yeah.
Like, I remember Nix did it, and he literally got left, even though like most of the things he said was like really far right.
Yeah, well, I guess his opinions on things could be different than what he says when it comes to like funny racism.
So let's just say he's not a big fan of Down syndrome.
Well, is that it? That's very specific.
Yeah, we had a conversation about it. Didn't it? Was a bit weird.
Oh, what? Care to elaborate?
He said that he doesn't want them to like exist.
I mean, if you think about it, I think there could be a point made of that because like the most trendy thing is wanting a society to prosper, but then how is society going to prosper and human progress is going to occur if we have, these people that we have to care about?
Yeah, to be fair, there are some that can take care of themselves, but still, it's the point still stands. I feel like they should exist, but they shouldn't, have children.
Oh, that's
Like,
interesting.
no, no, I mean, like, if they're already born, like, I don't think, we're not going to just kill them. But I think they should, just stop not having kids.
You know what that's called? That's called eugenics. I watched a video about eugenics recently. Apparently in America, is where they paid people with better genes to reproduce.
I know China did that.
Yeah, but China's just really, really insane. Like anything goes in China. Like from what I've
Yeah,
heard on Joe Rogan, apparently they've already got human cloning capabilities.
that's a lie.
Yeah, but maybe not. Also,
It's,
they've got those Uyghur killing Uyghur people and
oh,
like eating random animals off the street.
yeah.
They're very interesting specimens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very
I don't know, it's the
interesting
one
indeed.
thing that we haven't talked about, which is kind of a surprise, is the Russian-Ukraine thing, because we didn't talk about that.
Why would we? What's there to talk about?
Not really sure. Obviously, there was the
I
recent
think this is
drone.
more of a the recent
I
drones
think,
doesn't talk about either.
yeah, I don't, I feel like it's too publicized too much.
No, I disagree. I just think we should get Rio back, and then we can maybe talk about it.
Oh God.
I
I
wish we could get
regret
real.
doing this without Rio.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't think there's a need to. Yeah, 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 no, we don't miss him.
Yes, Daniel. Rio, if you watch this podcast, I am very sad that you left.
We all are a little.
Yeah, but it's Charlie's fault. Charlie, you disgusting, disgusting man.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I've got a question for you both. If you were if you were if like right now you were given the possibility to join a successful band and just like, but you have to abandon your current life and move move to America, let's say, and like everything you've wanted to do, like I don't know, Daniel, you wanted to do something science related, like you can't do that anymore. You're in a band. Do you take offer?
I'm gonna say no.
Why?
I'm happy with what I have and where I'm going. I don't want to get rid of it.
Okay, but let's say you get like a lot of money.
That's that's not going to change my opinion.
Charlie?
Um, I don't know. If it was like,
Nope, always.
Whitaker. Whitaker.
for fuck's sake. Um,
Well, it takes a lot of things.
if it was like billions, yeah. Otherwise, probably not.
Not billions. No band earns
Yeah,
billions.
I know exactly. If it was like, I don't know, high millions, maybe. Otherwise, probably not.
Wow, Jesus, you two are. Ugh. I would in a heartbeat, like I would like even just hundreds of thousands. I would refuse
So
to give
you
up.
would give up Morgan just to be in a band?
Oh, no.
You
Oh,
said literally
no.
everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
I did
he
not
did.
think about it like this. No, I would not give up Morgan for being in a band.
Yeah, exactly. See the problem now, Gasper. That's why
Okay.
for me it'd have to be like billions.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it for billions if I can't have
I would do.
Morgan.
It sounds bad, but I'd do it for millions, billions, even not millions.
No problem so much, Morgan. So you would leave Ebony for billions? Charlie.
Not. I can hear you. Calm down.
I, I, I do not know what has he said.
I said if. Uh, we should get a guest next time, like
Yeah.
Jacob.
Let Rio. Maybe he might.
Charlie,
Yeah.
would you leave Ebony for billions, but in that band scenario?
Sorry, speaking.
No comment.
Okay. Uh, I've still got a shower after this. Jesus Christ.
Well done.
You're gonna shower at 10:30 at night.
Yes, and I've also got to wash the dishes.
Better
So
than
like,
doing a Logan Barker and not showering.
yeah. To be fair.
I wouldn't do that.
Unless you're gonna shower in the morning.
That's cringe, cringe, cringe.
Better than not showering.
Okay, it is, but I would not shower in the morning unless. No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't unless
Why would you
I
not
had
shower in the
to
morning?
the night before.
Unless I had to, unless there was
Oh,
I would definitely shower late at night rather than early in the morning.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But unless I'm going out somewhere very important, like
Mm.
job interview.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't happen on a daily basis, so I don't.
Well, yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Daniel, have you finished Atomic Heart?
no, I haven't been playing it like at all.
Oh, that's cringe. I would kill to
I
buy
haven't,
it, but yeah.
I haven't been playing any games really.
Why?
I don't enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you to. Is either of you going to when we have the 2 week break in 2 weeks, the revisions in school?
didn't even know
Most
there was gonna be.
likely.
Yeah,
I'll have to
apparently
see
they're
how
gonna
I do
like
on these
let
finals.
people in to study at school when the 2 week break and also the week break we have in our exams.
Probably not.
Charlie?
Unlikely. I mean, if I do really bad on these final exams and get really low, then yeah.
Which
Otherwise not.
taker?
Yeah. If I did really bad,
I haven't heard him talk like
I
at
would.
all.
Otherwise, no, I wouldn't.
If you say that again.
If I did really bad on the final and it brought it like far down, I would. Otherwise, no.
What do you mean the final?
As in
Oh, mock.
the third one, yeah.
Fair enough then. I'm gonna go to them anyway. I just wanna boost my chances just to get as high above Jacob as possible. Like I'm not even doing the GCSEs for myself anymore. I just wanna get higher than Jacob.
What if you don't?
Then I do this thing called suicide, Daniel.
So what? So you don't even care about Morgan then? You just need to beat Jacob.
No, Daniel, I have no soul. I'm a man.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting.
What's that? What's that Japanese thing called where you stab a katana
Seppuku.
through your
Seppuku.
torso?
Seppuku.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Seppuku.
do that.
What? Okay, it's not very effective.
Oh well, I don't know.
It is, because it's not a one person thing.
The best way would technically either be a gun or to Just have your
I
nerve.
know how to
Well, you don't do it on your
kill
own.
myself,
You
Daniel.
stab
You
your
don't have
own
to tell
heart
me.
and then
I
someone chops your
do.
head off.
Also, I've noticed
We-
why is your profile picture got like a
We
Santa
should
hat
talk
on?
about how each of you would kill yourselves. If yeah, I haven't changed this since like last year.
Back to the topic you wanted to.
Yeah, topic.
I
Uh, how would either of
it's
you
just
kill yourselves if you had to?
if I had the access to, I'd just probably use a gun.
Well, if you don't have a gun.
Then I just won't.
Yeah, but if you have
No,
to, but you don't have a gun.
oh, if I have to, whatever is the quickest way.
Okay, let's say right now you are tasked with the mission with the quest of killing yourself, but you don't have a gun. What do?
I mean, there's a gun like
Probably
5 foot
try
away
and hang
from me.
myself anywhere.
Oh, fair enough. Charlie, you?
I mean, other than the fact there's a gun 5 foot away from me.
Really? Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, it's an air rifle with like 40
Ah,
psi.
never mind then. Jesus, I thought you meant like a full on.
Guess what? It could kill you from like 90
What did
feet
he
away.
say?
I don't know. I'm not into guns. I know there's good ones and there's bad ones.
Essentially, air rifle. You're not supposed to go over 27 psi. 'Cause
There's
that
good
can
ones
go
and
through,
bad ones.
that
Yep.
can go through bone and stuff.
What does PSI mean?
Pressure per square.
It's pressure, square inch, I believe.
Ah,
Pound per
cool.
square inch.
But don't press me on that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, pressure per square inch. Yeah.
so 40 psi is nearly double the amount that goes through bone.
Exactly. It should be PPSI, but
Well, yeah, most things don't include the per.
Yeah, there's a slash pressure square inch.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like in the physics, you've got latent heat capacity for I don't know specific heat capacity that's measured in like wait, give me a second. It's measured in
like was it kilograms per newton?
newtons
Joule.
like force and pressure.
Yeah.
Joules per kilogram. It's JKG instead of JPKG. Yeah, they use a slash instead, meaning divide by. All right, I think it's time to wrap this up. I've got a shower and I feel some chemistry brewing in my bladder.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late as well. It's like 2 hours 15 in.
Yeah,
Oh, you've just got
Yeah,
a disease in your bladder.
yeah, I might. I've got to pass some kidney stones on.
Bro's got tapeworm.
Charlie,
Yeah.
stop projecting.
What?
You know what I mean, Charlie.
No idea.
Yeah, that's why we shouldn't continue. All right. This has been the Bad podcast.
Yeah. It has.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yippee.
Cut.
Also, Charlie, do not forget to send it. Just send it to more.